Who are some other big names that you've DJ'd for?
Dude, Machine Gun Kelly, Wiz Khalifa, Gucci Mane, Waka Flocka, Keisha Cole, Usher, Justin Bieber, T.I. A lot of people.
You see I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection. That's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look. It's chief, not lieutenant.
Live? Rocking? All right. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. We got the biggest DJ.
No, we won't say that. We won't say that.
Biggest. Not. We don't want to say that.
Not yet. Not yet.
Right,
because I'm not even nowhere like near where like I know where I'm gonna be.
All right. Well, we got DJ Youngstar with us today.
On the come up. How about that?
That's fine. How about the biggest? What about the biggest DJ in Minnesota?
Let's go with that.
All right.
I think that's.
Okay.
I think that's easy.
You claim that one?
Yeah, we'll claim that one.
Right. I like that. I like that, man. So I want to start right away. First of all, just the exciting moment for us last night here at Live on Lake Street with you playing the theme song at the Wild game.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So we talked a little bit about it off the mic, but on the mic, I'm just curious if there was any feedback, if there was any of the players say, hey, what was that?
Well, as far as like what's going on when they're playing, like, dude, like I got like another headset on with them talking to me, and then also so it's like a lot going on, trying to make sure I cut the music when the ref drops the puck, and then I got the general manager talking to me in the ear, and then I'm also trying to figure out what's going on. So it's hard for me to really pay attention to gauge what's like going on and see if like the crowd is like reacting to it.
Yep.
But when I played it, and my social media was blowing up, I was getting a lot of. I think I probably got like 15 followers when I woke up this morning. I'm not even lying, and I know it's from that song.
I know for a fact it was more.
Yeah, I think I wanted to be nice, but I'm pretty sure it's because of that song. So I would say this feedback was pretty good.
That's the Live on Lake Street effect right
Let's
there.
go, let's go,
man.
let's go.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's great. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about that too, if you noticed the following went up.
Yeah, definitely it did.
Yeah.
It for sure did.
That's really dope. And we appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Anytime.
Is it going to be in rotation?
Yes, of course, dude.
Going.
I played it last Saturday at Rain, and the feedback was actually good. See, the thing with Minnesota clubs, or maybe any club, like you could just tell, like if you're trying to break a record, and if the crowd is not dancing to it, or they go to the bar or something, and or the dance floor opens up. When I played that track, people were still vibing to it. Like if I played like some like Drake song that they knew, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody like walked off the dance floor at all, and I'm like, okay, that's a good track.
That's a good track.
Yeah, and shout out Bishop for making that beat, because that beat bangs.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
And it brings back nostalgia too for
Definitely.
for the the old school.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say old school, but
50 Cent,
Let's just say
you know what I'm
50
saying?
fans. Let's just
Yeah.
say 50 fans.
Yeah.
But it does bring back that nostalgia.
Yep.
I have personally gotten a lot of feedback on it. Like, what is the intro track? Where can we find it?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't yet.
Yeah, you can't.
Not
you know,
yet.
not yet.
Not
not
yet.
yet. Yeah,
Not
you
out
will.
yet.
You will, but not yet.
Not out yet. Cool, man. So I want to talk about these Rush. I know the Rushmores have been a big.
Yeah.
You got everybody in an uproar about all of it, but I want to talk to you about the DJ one.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts when you see something like that go up and you see your face on it? What is it?
I mean, the fact that like I remained on the Mount Rushmore until Jay State took me off, I feel like that was like I had a pretty good run. You know what I'm saying? I had a pretty good run.
You did.
But I think it's cool because it really like it brings more awareness to like the DJs like in the city, like people like with like Ray Mills, myself, Inferno, Advance, like everybody, like they obviously rock with us, they know about us, but like people really aren't like in the comments like yo, and so this has actually brought like more attention to us. So I honestly think it's all cool. Like it's great.
It gives people a chance to give you your flowers too,
Exactly.
and you actually get to see it.
Exactly.
Because nobody's walking up to the DJ booth at Rain like, hey man,
Yeah.
you're one of my favorite 4 DJs.
Yeah.
Like, you're one of the best.
Not to sound too braggadocious, but I do get that.
Do you?
Yeah, all the time actually.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
I do.
really dope.
Yeah.
So what did you think about when JST took you off?
Well, I mean, I get it, you know, because those are pretty much all his homies on there, you know. And I just look at it as like there's like circles in Minneapolis, and if you're not a part of that like that circle or that cool club or whatever, you're not really gonna be like in their mind, you know, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So like I don't blame them, you know what I'm saying? Me, like I would have might be more biased on my Mount Rushmore, you know.
Well, let's hear it. Where would your Rushmore be at?
Well, first, I don't know how DJ Ski never even been thought of. Yeah, he's out of here, but like he's still from here. So we're gonna have to put Ski first. Yeah. Then we're gonna put me second. Then we'll put Inferno on there, and then to top it off, Ray Mills.
Yeah, that's solid, and you're right about DJ Ski.
Yeah,
and I even thought about that too. Like, he's out of here.
Right, but he's from here.
Borderline unreachable.
Yeah, and I don't know. I may be mistaken, but I think he's responsible for The Game, Lady Gaga, and Akon. Completely wrong, but just like
when
stuff.
You say responsible, what do you mean?
Like an A&R, like got them signed, like type. I don't know if you can swear on this podcast,
Absolutely.
but like that type shit, like got them signed. Like I could be completely wrong, but not even that. It doesn't even go from there. Like he's just DJ Ski's doing his thing, and he deserves that first spot.
We need to get that. We need to get that song to him too.
Yeah,
that needs to be in the U.S. Bank Stadium.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
that would bang.
That would go hard.
That would bang.
Yeah, that's crazy though that you say that. I can't believe that our social media team didn't think of that.
Right.
It is that out of sight, out of mind thing though. It's like when somebody hits that next hemisphere, it's like
really that's really what it is. So
he's now into that more upper echelon where you can start talking about him on like the DJ of the world Rushmore. I don't think he's quite there, but
no, not yet. But he's definitely on his way up there.
But he's more in that conversation.
Yeah,
he's not really local anymore. Mm-hmm. So how did you land this being the official DJ for the Minnesota Wild? How did that come about?
So I just want to give a big shout out to one of my best friends, DJ Lansing from Mic Drop Entertainment. Okay. So he's one of my longtime friends, and he started this DJ company called Mic Drop Entertainment. He's like, yo, do you want to do it with me? Like, this is when we weren't doing, like, nothing. Like, we started off doing, like, polar plunges for, like, the Special Olympics every year in the wintertime and stuff. And then we just started getting bigger and bigger and bigger bookings. And he's like, dude, I got the Wild pending. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And
he's also a DJ?
Yeah, he's also a DJ. He's also an MC. Just last week we did an event for A&E, Verizon, and Yahoo.
Wow. And
we just got a review from the CEO of Yahoo saying that the Globe, everybody who tuned in loved us, and they're gonna have us back. And it's just like I credit all to my buddy. Like I don't want to like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I just want to credit all to him, and he's just like the homie. So really it goes to like who you know in this industry. You know, like the skills could be there. The skills, you know, that's all good, but like it's really about who you know, man, and not burning bridges and spreading your wings and not putting your eggs in one basket. You know.
So in his position, why doesn't he take that spot as the Wild DJ? He gives it to you.
Yeah, because Brian is he's thinking boss. He's thinking like I want to take everything over. You know, I want to, you know, like we got the Wild and Yahoo and A&E and Verizon in the same week.
That's crazy.
So, and he just throws me at all these gigs like, yo, here, do this because I'm his main guy. And he's just already thinking about what's the next one, what's the next move.
Wow.
So honestly, shout out to Mic Drop Entertainment. Shout out to you, Brian, because honestly, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So did you start like as a DJ? Did you start as like a DJ, like breaking and like?
No. So when I was a child, I used to always be on a table like. Or be on a wall and beatbox and make beats and stuff. And my dad was like, yo, do you want to be in music? Like, what's up? And I was like, yeah, Dad, I want to be a rapper. He's like, nah, you don't want to be a rapper. And I was like, what? And I honestly broke my heart because I was like, I didn't never even heard of a DJ, you know? Yeah. Or I haven't even really even heard of a producer. I just was naturally always making beats, naturally always beatboxing and stuff like that. And he's like, you want to be a DJ because I could tell you have this ear. Like when a song will play, you would just like make a whole different beat to it. And then he just bought me some turntables one day.
Yeah.
And he said, here, try this out. And it could go two ways. You could either be like some famous national touring DJ making buku bucks, and if that doesn't work, you could be a local DJ still making money. Either way, it's like a win-win, and it's clear you like music. Try it out, and 19 years later, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Started when I was 9.
That's crazy.
And I never stopped.
Now you're with the Wild, Verizon, Yahoo. You also DJ for one of the biggest artists on the planet, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I was his first official tour DJ.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
So there used to be this band called Just Live. Big shout out to Just Live, Courtney and Beef. It was like a hip hop rock alternative kind of thing. We were on tour with Wyclef Jean.
Oh shit.
And one of the tour dates was the pre-inauguration for Barack Obama in Washington. And Obama.
Wait, you were scheduled to DJ this event?
So we were scheduled to perform because we were on tour with Wyclef Jean. So it was really his tour. We were just an opening act.
Yeah.
But I would have a set before Just Live went on to like kind of pump up the crowd and just like interact with everybody. And so let me rewind a little bit. But Barack was not there.
Aww.
But everybody and their mom was there, from Beyonce to Jay-Z to Jeezy and T.I. to Akon to Usher to Terrence Howard. Like, everybody was celebrating that we just got elected our first black president. So it was a big party.
Yep.
And Wyclef Jean was the performer, you know. And so
all the motherfuckers you just named, and they put Wyclef Jean on the stage.
But you gotta think, that was back when Wyclef had the sweetest girl with Lil Wayne, all that
I
stuff.
fuck with Wyclef. I'm just saying, you just name dropped a whole bunch.
But you know what? Yeah, they should have had like Usher on that joint or something like that. Or Jeezy.
Bro, Jeezy,
but
my president is black. Come on.
Jeezy and T.I. did perform at the after party.
Okay, all right.
It was a little bit more corporate than that.
Okay, gotcha.
But I was just DJing, and then at the after party, I think it was called the Club 9 p.m. or Club 9 or something like that in Washington. I don't remember. But Usher comes up to me. He's like, yo, you killed it, man. I got a young artist that I'm working on, and I want you to be his DJ.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, okay. You know, but like I like kept my cool and whatever, you know, just like, yeah, dude, cool. And then he just walked away. Like, didn't even ask me for like my contact. Like just like, all right.
How do I find you?
Right. I was just like sitting there like,
hey, man.
but yeah, so he just like walked away, and it was like 5 months later. I'm in Mexico with my family, and then like I get like a phone call, and my stepmom was like, "It kind of seems urgent. Your dad's on the phone," and he's like, he calls me, he's like, "Jordan," while breathing out loud. I was like, "What's up, Dad?" He's like, "Usher called."
Oh my god.
And you gotta fly to Kentucky tomorrow to do an audition to DJ for this artist that he told you about. And, I'm like some kid. I was like 16, 17. I'm like, I'm in Mexico. I got 3 days left. I'm not going to fly to Kentucky to do an audition for this kid. And Justin Bieber, it wasn't, his name didn't ring like that, But I did it, So I like literally left like in 2 hours. Like, I got on a flight, and that same day did an audition. And next thing you know, I'm Justin Bieber's tour DJ.
Touring with Biebs.
And
was the tour big?
The tour, honestly, dude, no, it wasn't. I was with him before he had one time. We were like performing at like water parks, dude. Like I remember I used to like have to like put like towels like around my laptop and stuff because people would be splashing. Nobody would be paying attention to us. And next thing you know, he records a song called One Time. And we went from like water parks to opening up for Lady Gaga and 19,000 people.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Were you able to maintain any of these relationships?
No.
Could you call Bieber right now?
No, that ship is sailed, man.
Damn.
That ship is sailed. And I was young myself.
Yeah.
I had no idea, like, what I was even,
Yeah.
And, but it was a great opportunity.
For sure.
It was awesome,
Yeah.
Honestly, I think about it all the time. Like if I ever, like, yeah, I think about it all the time. Like, what, like, maybe.
How could you know? Like, how could you know?
Right. But like that situation kind of stems from like what I'm doing today, because like I'm gonna be 100% real. I've never even like really shared this with anybody publicly. That was an opportunity I got when I just was not ready for. You know?
Yeah.
Just to be real.
Yeah. No, that's real shit though.
Yeah, just to be real.
Yeah.
And you know, they were like, Youngstar, we need you to be more on the mic, grab the crowd. And I was just like this kid, like nervous. Like I was like, last week we were like performing at water parks, like you know.
Now you want me to scream at 19,000 people and tell them to.
And like hear my voice crack on the microphone or something like.
Yeah.
So like no, so but like since that opportunity, like I just like made it like clear to myself, like if I ever get an opportunity like that, I'm gonna take the bull by his horns and I'm gonna run with anything.
Yeah.
Like I'm so hungry, bro. Like to just keep going. Like so like this Wild and Verizon, all this stuff that I've been doing, and like Rain and stuff. It's cool, but like my sights are just so. You know, like I just moved back from Germany. I was out there DJing. I had a residency every Friday and Saturday out there. You know, I'm thinking international. You know, I'm trying to get back to that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
But that's real shit that you say that. Like,
Yeah.
you weren't ready for it.
Yeah, I just wasn't.
We all have moments like that.
Yeah.
That we look back and like, damn.
Yeah, and
I'd have been
I used to beat myself up about it a lot for years. And then I just was real to myself. I'm just like, you got the opportunity. That was awesome. Nobody can say that.
Yeah.
Who could say that?
Nobody. You.
Yeah.
As
so
far as I know, you.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else.
Yeah. So ready for it or not, I still was Justin Bieber's first tour DJ, and I'm in his movie Never Say Never. So let's go.
Oh, you're in the movie?
Yeah.
I've watched the movie too. And
yeah, I'm in it for
I
like
gotta watch it
probably
again.
like, you know, if you blink, you might miss me, but hey, we in there. We'll have to pause it, send like a screenshot of it or something.
I'm gonna run it back too.
Yeah,
I like that
definitely.
movie.
Yeah.
I like it. My kids like that shit. So how did you connect with Cashinova? How did that relationship start?
So, one of my homegirls, Amanda, she's Cambodian. Shout out to all the Cambodians and everybody. So she was like, yo, I got this dude named Cashinova. He's a dope artist, and you're a dope DJ, and I think you guys would be dope together.
Yeah.
Just some girl that I went to school with, and she just hooked us up. And since then, I've been DJing for Cashinova for years, man. For years. Yeah.
She A&R'd that shit.
Right, yeah.
He's dope, you're dope. Go.
Yeah, shout out to Amanda.
No, we're just like, all right.
Yeah, and for real. And
Yeah.
we were just like, all right. And then it stuck.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So does that land you in any? Do you go on tour with him and stuff like that too?
Yeah,
Like when
so
he goes on tour with Prof, are you his DJ or?
Yeah, so no, I wasn't on the tour with Prof. Unfortunately, they didn't have enough room for me. So, like, I know. That's what I thought. That's what I said. But if you look at it this way, if you're only paying so much to have like
You know what
your
it is.
opening artist,
They got bad experiences with
how
DJs.
how much can we afford to bring Cashinova's DJ? You know, when like say Wonka or somebody could just play a song.
Yeah,
You know, like,
I guess.
and that's I guess too. You know,
Yes.
yeah. But now, you know, next time Cashinova's on tour, you know, we're gonna be on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we actually just came back from Salt Lake City.
I saw that.
Yeah,
How'd
and
that go? How'd that go out there?
Dude, it was a great experience. Like,
Yeah.
it really, like, put a fire and, like, me and Cashinova, because we're like, dog, we could really honestly do this.
Yeah.
Like, people, like 60 people came out to see him in Salt Lake City. Like, that's not, like, 600 people,
No,
but, like,
that ain't nothing.
but that ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah.
So we're like, bro, let's go.
Yeah.
And then we did a show in Sioux Falls, and that was like 200 people almost.
That's how it can happen.
Yeah,
A lot
and
of
if it's
these
like if we
artists.
just keep going, that's just it's going to happen. I don't know how it can happen. Like, you got this fan base, let's feed off of it.
Capitalize. If you can put 60 people in a building every night
Yeah,
in a different
and those 60
city,
people are gonna tell their friends.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, like,
Yeah.
did you see that one picture that Jack Harlow posted on? It was like a couple of weeks ago. It's like his first tour day in Alabama, and there was like 30 people there.
I don't think I saw that. No.
Yeah, I sent that to Cash, and I was like, bro,
That's how it happened.
this is how, like, we had like 60 people.
Yeah.
Like, look it, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Who are some other big names that you've DJ'd for?
Dude, Machine Gun Kelly.
What's he like in real life?
Same on camera.
Same guy?
Yeah.
I've always thought that.
Yeah,
I fuck with Machine Gun
He broke
Kelly.
my laptop one performance.
On purpose?
No,
Oh.
you know how crazy he gets.
Yeah.
He's
That's why I asked if it was
spraying
on
water,
purpose.
spraying water and everything. And when
Yeah.
I got on my laptop said good night.
Yeah, he's a real rock star.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, what are you gonna do in the middle of a performance? Like,
Nothing. Let him go.
yeah,
Let him
but
go.
Wiz Khalifa, Gucci Mane, Waka Flocka, Keisha Cole, Usher, Justin Bieber, T.I., a lot of people.
That's a roster right there.
A lot of people.
That's a roster.
Yeah, a lot
So-
more people.
Who would you say are like the top 3 artists in Minnesota right now?
Cashinova for sure.
Mhm.
We'll go Jay Plaza. Then we'll have to go with my boy Southside Chief, man.
Who you met at the Gucci show?
Yeah.
That's what I heard anyway.
Honestly, it could either be the Gucci show or maybe in the studio with Tri Bishop.
Okay.
One of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either or, we've been rocking since way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire.
I think, sorry if I say this wrong, but big shout out to High School for Recording Arts because they birthed a lot of legends in that building. Tri Bishop,
Yeah.
Chief, Krishan.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even go to that school. I was just in there hanging out.
You didn't even go to school and you know that.
Yeah, I was just in there hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how do you feel about not being included when the best DJs in the state or cities come up?
Honestly, bro, like, I am happy that you asked that because, like, it really feels like kind of like a slap in the face when you got, like, say, like the Minnesota Twins or whoever runs this doing like a DJ series and you got all the DJs, but like nobody ever hits me up, or like say they got that, like whatever they did at that soccer stadium when it was all the Minnesota DJs. It was like a Minnesota DJ thing and it was like 11 DJs. And, you know, people in my DMs are like texting me like, yo, why aren't you on that? And it's just like a big question. Like,
Why aren't you? Do you
right.
know why?
I know I don't. Or like from B96 or Go 95, Youngstar, why aren't you on that?
Did you piss off a gatekeeper?
I hope not. I don't know. I'm a really nice guy. I
Did you
don't.
piss off Jay Estate?
No, that's the. But like, no, he's the homie, Sean Jesse. But I don't know. So like, but like, it used to be a huge frustration of mine, like to where like I just felt like, well, that's just like what it is. Like I kind of like accepted that like nobody really supports Youngstar. You know, like it's like everybody. I always felt like it was everybody, and then it was me. You know, and then when I moved to Germany, and then I realized, you know, I'm DJing in Germany every single Friday and Saturday. So then when I told myself when I come back, I'm about to just break down all kinds of doors and make my own path to now where you guys have no choice but to include me.
That seems to be what's happening.
And that's what's happening right now,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna keep on coming. So now, I'm glad I'm getting the recognition. You know, it's never like cocky or like I'm hating or I have any vendetta towards anybody. It's just like now I'm creating my own path. But like Minnesota, I really believe Minnesota really needs to support each other. Like, even if I'm not at a venue, I'll post up like, oh, we got Ray Mills here on Saturday or Christian Bacher here on a Friday, or you know what I'm saying. But I'll never ever get that.
They won't do that shit for you.
Well, I'm not saying Ray and Christian. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in a whole melting pot. Like, never. Ever has anybody ever included me in a Minnesota DJ thing at the soccer? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what thing they did. It was like I even think DJ Bonix even had a set. And he was shout out Bonix, but he's not even from here. So that's when I was like really like, oh, that's a slap in the face. That's a slap in the face.
And you have no inkling of an idea of why that could be.
No, and I'm just gonna like list off a few like DJs that was like on like everything. Like it's like say like it was like Ray, Christian Baca, Ones, DJ Mad Mardigan, Peter Parker, DJ Bonix, and like DJ Cam Bennett, and like 4 or 5 upcoming DJs that don't even like have like even close to a catalog that any other DJs have. But
You also just named like at least 2 or 3 people that are not from here.
So like
And DJ One's, I mean, no disrespect to him, but like,
so yeah, and big shout out to DJ Ones. That's a homie, but like I just always look at it as like, okay, guys, because like it's not like a cocky or conceited thing. It's just like I know I'm at right here with you guys, if not more. How come like when they have a whole DJ get together, I'm never included? So that's when I decided to just make my own path, man.
well, they were talking about that DJ's night out in our post the other day.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna go tag you in it. And
to
like, you don't
be
invite
perfectly
Youngstar.
honest, I wanted to be petty. I wanted to comment like, oh, Youngstar probably won't be invited, but like, you know, now I just think now I'm making enough noise to where now the people who wanted to count me out, they have no choice.
It's undeniable.
It's undeniable.
Yep.
It's undeniable. Like, why wasn't I on Go 95, but I'm on Sway in the Morning? You know, but I'm in Germany DJing, but don't speak the language. But I'm not good enough to be on Go 95 or DJ with you guys at the like, you know. So I used to take it personal, but honestly, I just
Sounds personal, to be honest.
yeah. But I turned that around into just more self motivation, you know, because you know, like the best thing is to not need anybody.
True.
To only just need yourself. To count on yourself.
It's true.
And that's just the main thing I'm trying to do. Is just count on myself and just remember all these DJs and artists out here, like Minnesota, bro, there's a big table for all of us to eat.
Plenty.
All of us.
Yep.
You know, think of how Atlanta, you know, all these Cali, like all these melting pots, they all support each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true. It definitely looks that way.
yeah.
But I'm sure there's tons of infighting in politics and bullshit.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
difference is
egos
the
and-
difference between like here and somewhere like Atlanta is Atlanta has artists that have cracked that ceiling.
Yeah.
We just don't really have an artist that's cracked the ceiling yet. But
Yeah.
I don't think like, you know, like if Cashinova tomorrow all of a sudden burst through and became our version of
Fucking Mac Miller or
Right.
something. Rest in peace.
we would still have this shit.
Yeah.
The infighting would still exist. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it would still, the gatekeepers would still stop people from doing shit and hold people
Yeah.
back. Like it would all still exist. So I mean, I'm sure it happens. We just don't hear about it because,
Yeah.
of course, they're not going to tell us about the bullshit that's happening behind the scenes. They're going to tell us
Right.
about the guys that are popping. They're going to tell us about Migos and
Yeah.
Future and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
And but I think that kind of brings back to what I said earlier about being like in like circles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I never like was in those circles ever.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if people thought I was corny or this or that or whatever, but like I was just for years I was always like, hey guys, like, what's up? Like, hey, I think I'm dope enough. Like maybe I'm really in my head. Maybe I'm not that dope, but like.
Bruh, Usher asked you to DJ.
So, but then I
for
think
Bieber.
about stuff like
Yeah.
that, and it just was like,
Usher spoke to you in
Yeah.
general and said that you were dope. So I mean, even if he didn't ask you for that, the
Yeah.
fact that Usher approached you, that means
so that was just a
You're doing
huge frustration, but that frustration is now gone
yeah.
because, you know, it just turned into motivation. You know, I would never be on no Soulja Boy, you know, like shout out Soulja Boy, but like, I made it, I did this, I was the first, no.
Hey, maybe that's what you need to do.
Yeah, you know, but I just feel like that just might burn bridges and,
Yeah.
you know, that's just not who I am. You know, I just want to maintain to just be that cool skateboarding
Yeah.
DJ guy that just goes home at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well, got it all figured out.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing.
Yeah.
You definitely are one of the biggest, if not the biggest DJ in Minnesota.
Appreciate that. And one day I want to be the biggest DJ in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, my goal is to be like the United States
And no
DJ.
Minnesota gatekeepers can stop that.
Yeah, I'm going to
So,
keep going.
it
I'm going
don't
to keep
matter.
going.
Yeah.
Before we end this, I just want to give a shout out to a couple of people if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
I want to give a big shout out to my pops. Nice box. I want to give a big shout out to my brother, Price Check Kicks, D Money, TT, my girl Brianna, my cousin Nick, Breeze, DJ Nick Scribbles, DJ Diesel, Ray Mills, DJ Ones, ATG, everybody out here in Minnesota, yourself, everybody out here. I just want to give a big shout out to Minnesota. Yo, what you guys got going on right now is dope. Like, I think you guys are going to be responsible for a lot of people making it.
That's the plan, man.
I think you guys are going to be responsible.
Regardless of what it looks like to some people,
yeah,
that's the plan.
I really think you guys will be responsible for a lot of people making it. You are putting a light on Minnesota local artists that has not been shined on before. Like, this is awesome.
I appreciate it.
And
man.
you guys keep going.
We're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
They're not going to stop us. So
yes.
No, we're not going nowhere. I appreciate
yes.
all those words, man. Thank you. I don't have any other questions for you, but I want you to promote your shit. So where can people find you? What do you got going on?
Yo, so honestly, man, I DJ every single Friday at 7 Sushi and Steakhouse. If you guys are ever looking for anything on Friday, and then Saturdays I DJ at Rain, which is like honestly Vegas in Minneapolis, bro. Like there's nothing close to Rain, and we've been sold out like 6 months in a row, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised actually.
Yeah.
People
so
needing to get out of the house.
Yeah, and then I'm on Sway in the Morning, just like once a month. You know, so make sure you guys.
You just DJ a set on there. You throw up a set.
Yeah. I just send him a mix, make a 30-minute mix, send it,
okay,
and he just plays it.
Say that again. When is that?
It's just whenever I send him a mix.
Okay.
You know, I need to be more on top of that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, and then also my social media, Instagram is really where I'm only on. You can follow me on DJ_YS. In the process of actually building a website. Just hired a website builder the other day. So.
Dope.
Yeah, that'll be coming soon.
Very dope, man.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I appreciate your time. This has been fun.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
this
been
is
fun
awesome.
getting to know you and hearing you talk your shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. Make sure you guys have me on more often, man. I'll be
definitely the biggest DJ in the state.
Let's go. We'll run with that.
That's where I'm at with it. All right.
Yes.
This has been another episode of Live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me at Jake Faircloth1 everywhere. We're out.
Yes, YS.
Damn, what in high school, I let it blam, what I wasn't playing, what I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right, that ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought.